no animals, no children. You know, your cat might have not bitten anybody yet. Or your dog might be real cute. But I know some men that's about 6'7", weigh 250 pounds who don't like cats. They scare cats. But they don't want nobody to know it. But if they're sitting in your house on the Health Wealth Seminar, they're not thinking about water. They're thinking about that little thing running around there and maybe, just maybe, and the legs going like this the whole time, like they're dancing or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so lock them up. Lock them up for a little bit. You know, I've been to places people say, well, that's my cat, this is where my cat lives, people don't like it, they don't have a Health Wealth Seminar there. Okay? Children too. I have 2 beautiful grandsons. They're awesome little boys. But for some reason, when people come around, they change. I mean, all of a sudden they don't hear you no more. You know, you say, sit down and say, no, that kind of thing, you know. They want to mark on the board. Never want to mark on the board before, but now I want the markers, drawing things and all kind of stuff. So you want to make sure that you eliminate all distractions. You want folk to get what it is. It's only an hour. It's only an hour. Remember that. TVs and phones off. This is very important. Usually, a Health Wealth Seminar will start at what time? 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, right? If that be the case, that's usually at the top of the hour. So if you leave a TV on and leave the remote control sitting there, somebody can turn to Scandal or some other show, like 48 Hours, my favorite, right? And now, when does the results come forth? Come forth. When do you get the results? When do you really see all the major action? It's at the end, isn't it? Yeah. So now you're getting ready to get started, so you take the remote and you click off. Right before I find out if he did it or if she did it. Now I can't function because I'm thinking about what I should have saw. You should have left it on, right? So to avoid that, turn it off. I mean, from the beginning, turn it off. Also, news. I haven't heard anything too much positive on the news nowadays. Yeah. So people are sitting there and they get into a conversation about the news, a conversation about politics, conversation about this person or that person, and now you got all this negative energy just floating all around the room, and now here you come and everybody's like this. They got attitude already. I mean, so turn the TV off. The next thing, telephone off. Turn it off. Too many times people answer the phone, okay? And it's hello? No, I can't hear it. What'd you say? Yo, wait a minute, I'll be right back. Right? Right there. Or they stand outside. I'm out here, turn the corner. You see me? I got on a white shirt. It's me, turn the corner. Yo, can we wait 5 more minutes? So-and-so's coming. They're going to call. And the phone is ringing, and ringing, and ringing, and ringing. And guess what? That's a major distraction. So turn it off. You told them to be there at what particular time they should be there. So turn it off. It's okay. You got to learn. We have to learn how to respect our business, and we've got to be very, very respectful of those individuals that came on time, their time. Very, very important, okay? So turn the phone, turn the TV off. Now, everyone grab his or her own chair, if you have that kind of environment. This is a plus. Notice I said his or her own chair. And that will let you know a couple of things as well. If somebody grabs a chair and puts it right in the front, that means they don't want to miss a thing. They are serious, okay? Somebody grabs a chair and put it all the way in the back. You know, you can kind of see that maybe they're a little bit timid. Maybe they, you know, are not really, don't know what it's really about. Maybe they want to get out and leave, just in case it's not what they think it is, whatever the case might be. And I always tell them, move your seat up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So when grab a chair, your chair, okay, is also, there's psychology behind that as well. And you can actually watch and see where everybody's sitting and where they're placing those chairs. And you can kind of read the room that way as well. Now, have full sets of applications. Everything there. Okay, everything. Assume that everybody that's there is going to pay for their machine outright. Assume that. You know the reason why a lot of people don't make sales is because they don't ask. They're scared to ask. Like they did the whole presentation. Now it's like, oh God, now I got to ask this person for $4,000. No, you're asking them to invest in their health. You're not asking them for $4,000. You're not taking the $4,000. You're getting some of it, but you're not getting the whole thing. Okay, and that's the problem. So you got to learn how to ask, and not learn how to ask. You have to be prepared. Be prepared for the best. Okay, so full applications. How many have a full application on you right now? You can pull it out right now. Full application right now. If I walked up to you and said I want an SD501, I want to buy it from you. Who's ready to sell it to me? You got all the paperwork right now. If I walk up to you right now and I say, I want you to test this Aquafina I have right now. You test Aquafina and you can prove to me this Aquafina is acid, I'm going to buy 5 machines right now. How many of you have a pH test in your pocketbook right now? That's 4 people. 5. That's a problem. Are you ready for business? You got to ask yourself that. When you get up in the morning, before you leave your house, ask yourself, am I ready to do business today? Whether it's part-time or full-time, am I ready? And if you don't have a pH tester, if you don't have application, if you don't have chlorine tester, I promise you, you're missing the boat. You're missing the boat. Okay, so keep that in mind. Full sets of applications. Okay, now have the outside financing information available as well. We do have outside financing information. Okay, and some people have gotten some good benefit from that. You know, people credit score at least 620, they can get the machine no down payment for only $45 a month. So that's a pretty good deal. But the interest is, you know, it starts to accumulate. All right. I mean, so if you can do in-house financing, that's what I strongly recommend. And have a closing area. Close couples together and close everybody else by themselves. Always a closing area. Here it is, a closing area. It's very important that you have a little small closing area. It could be a corner in your kitchen. Okay, you will know you know where your closing area is at. Okay, and also if you feel that you don't know how to do it, you know, it's going to be a challenge for you, then bring your sponsor in that area. If your sponsor is not there, okay, then you're going to have to master that particular night. You have to get it. Very, very important. And the reason being is sometimes people are there and they don't want others to know what they're doing. They don't want others to hear their financial situation or whether it's good or bad. So when you take somebody to an individual closing area, it's more personable and they're willing to share a little bit more than if you ask them all in open. For example, so all right, who's buying now? Who's going to buy? You know, and you're hoping that somebody raise their hand. And it's like, okay, is she going to buy? Anybody else going to buy? You know, some of them are thinking in their mind, well, I don't know how much is the down payment. I don't know how much I need, this, that, and the other. So if you do it on an individual basis, you'll close more sales. Okay? That's very, very important as well. And then 2, you don't know who's in the room that owes somebody else money. I've had that happen. Okay? When I was doing another company, I won't name the company, but I was driving a pink Cadillac, but I won't name the company. But at the end of the day, what happened is I was selling these big old makeup kits, right? And this girl, she was so excited, she was looking all good, you know, and she decided she was going to buy this big old kit. And this other girl that was there, she says, oh, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, she is. You know, she going to buy this kit. I'm going to make 50% on this. She said, no, not till you pay me what you owe me. You ain't buying no kit up in here. I said, uh-oh. Then I started taking it serious. It's time to close you out in the corner instead of, because had I done that, I'd have had my sale. Needless to say, I won't tell you what the end of that was. That was the makeup didn't look the same when they were leaving. So anyway, the sooner you sign them up, start training them in detail right away. Remember how many days? 30 days. If they want to do it slow, you work with them work with them slow. If they want to do it fast, you work with them fast. Fast is 3 health wealth seminars in 30 days. 3 in 30 days, okay? Our leader here, Romy Vadera, did how many in 30 days? 40. 40 in 30 days, okay? So we're asking them to do 3 health and wealth seminars in just 30 days. I don't think that's much to ask. So at the end of that 30 days, we'll be ready to go out and just do it, okay? Because you would have duplicated yourself within them. So now, next thing, are you ready to master the health and wealth seminar? Are you ready? All right, so here it is. We're almost done. I can't believe time is going by so fast.